If you want our global experts to create your dream online business or grow your existing business, go to freedomlifestyleagency.com.
Hello, amazing people, and welcome to yet another episode with the incredible Rajesh. Oh, Rajesh, there we go. And today we're going to be talking about hardcore scaling. Fix this and you get better leads. And this is a topic that makes me smile. What about you, Rajesh? Does it make you smile?
Course, this is one of my favorite topic here, and I can't believe how many people actually spend time on hardcore selling. But I would say hardcore scaling is such an important aspect where people really don't focus on.
Yeah.
If somebody focus on that, man, this is a hero of your scaling.
Yeah, absolutely. I love this very, very much. And let's just dive in straight away. And I want everybody who's watching this either live or on replay, write down this one very powerful quote that I actually saw one of the entrepreneurs, I think it was the founder of Instagram, that shared this quote. And before I went into entrepreneurship, I listened to it and it really stuck by me up to today and probably for the rest of my life. So I want to share it with you guys as well. It's the following. And I don't know if it's exactly right, but this is the gist of it. He basically said, if you are going to scale a business that has issues, the issues will scale with it. Meaning that if there are certain things in the business that are not quite right, there are little problems. The moment that you scale, it become big problems. And that is one of the reasons why it is so important to get the foundations right. Because once you get the foundations right, which is something that we're actually going to talk about today, you will see that scale becomes so much more easy. And actually, it will allow you to make these tweaks in a very simple manner. Because this is what Rajesh and I always see, is that whenever we work with our agency clients, a lot of the time, the people that we work with are absolutely incredible. Their businesses are phenomenal. They have so much value to give to their clients and to their audience, but there are just little tweaks that need to be made that would allow you to scale in a predictable way and allow you to truly crush it in your industry. And that's why today we have a big smile to share this topic with you guys, because it's going to be absolutely amazing. If you're excited for today's episode, comment below and say excited. And also, if you think that anybody might be benefited by today's topic, feel very free to just share this video and allow it to spread, with more people, more entrepreneurs, more people who are excited as well, to literally build a legacy and allow yourself to make far more money than a job ever can. So I'm super excited. I want to pass it on to the incredible Rajesh, the head of our Freedom Lifestyle Creators Agency, who is, doing such phenomenal work to help so many of our clients. And I want to pass it to you. First of all, what is the biggest problem that you see and that you would like to address today on this topic when it comes to scaling?
Thank you, Tjibaria. Thank you so much. And before I go forward, for some reason, I'm only seeing the comments from Facebook users. I've seen hello, the legends are back, excited. Thank you so much, guys, for love. But I didn't see the names of it. So it's because of whatever technical glitch it is there. We never stop. Nothing can stop us actually from adding value to you.
Yes.
Now I can see one person already. Maria Stone. Hi. Hey, how are you doing, Maria?
Hello.
So good to have you here. And I want everyone to actually comment below what is the country that you're tuning in from. Because the concept that we are actually kind of sharing are absolutely, universal. It has to work.
Yeah.
It has to work. Oh, somebody says it adds some mystery. Oh my God. Okay. love it.
We're like, who would this be? Who would this be?
See, I mean, what we are doing, me and Tjibaria, we are going to do here is to break the mystery around scaling and make it simplified. Why don't you also, kind of simplify your name and type here, what is your name? That's a mystery man, woman. So
Absolutely.
somebody is tuning in from UK, one of my favorite place.
Yay, you
So
can.
very important point that you actually mentioned, Tjibaria. One of the important aspect of scaling, right? I have
Mhm.
seen so many entrepreneurs, coaches, and people who want to, make an impact. I have seen them telling, uh, you know, I'm okay with, what I have already is
Mhm.
the words that they speak out. But when I actually interact with them, go deeper,
Yeah.
they just say only one thing. Of course, I love to have more clients. Of course, I love to help more people. But
Yeah.
how can I scale? Right? This
Mm.
is this is such an important aspect that we decided to demystify.
Yeah.
In one of the Facebook users' language. So one of the important aspect that we kind of help our clients with is, I mean, let me ask this question even before giving you a solution.
Mm.
Any of you had ever had a situation where you're spending money on kind of ads and you get meager results? Means you hardly get any leads. I mean, have you ever thought why? Man, I see in the internet he says I'm getting so many leads, and you started pumping in money, but then you didn't get the leads.
Yeah.
Any of you had that situation? Comment below. It's very important because in one of the aspects, probably with Tjibaria can add more on that, something called target marketing.
Mm.
If you target everyone, your ad will reach no one,
Yeah.
because as I said, scaling up involves the involvement of a lot of your leads where you're adding value to them.
Mhm.
So I want to ask Tjibaria, what is the role of this target marketing in terms of really scaling up anyone's business? Because the moment somebody has a lot of leads, and most of the entrepreneurs that we work with, they are so passionate to help people. It's just a
Yeah.
matter of how do I get to them. So what do you say about target marketing, Tjibaria?
Yeah, I think this is such a good point because this is actually also one of the first things that we do with our agency clients whenever they come on board is to really include specificity. So I want everybody to comment below and say, be specific. Because what is very important for us to realize is, especially right now with everything that's going on. Oh, I hear a little bit of a echo, but I think it's all fine. But I just heard a little bit of echo. Is that a lot of the time, whenever we, for instance, ask our clients, like, who could you help with your product, service, or program? And then they say, like, yeah, everybody. I could help everybody, and I want to help everybody, right? Because everybody can do with X, Y, Z. But the thing is that even though you might have something that will serve everyone, you want to make it relevant. So that's the second thing that I want everybody to write down. Make it relevant. Because just imagine this, right? All of us, whenever we're on our phones, we see so many different things come by. We see so many different offers come by. We see so many different things. And whenever we just see in a general fashion, it's not going to relate to us. We only actually, and just think about this for yourself, whenever you see something and it is actually speaking to us, that we're like, man, this person knows exactly what I'm talking about or what I'm going through. That is the moment that we are more likely to actually take action. That's the moment where we're more likely to interact with it and engage with it and actually end up clicking on the particular ads that Rajesh was talking about. So what a lot of people do wrong, and what we also discussed, that you guys who are listening do not do that, is that even though you might have a product that could serve the whole world, you want to be niche for marketing. This is called niche marketing. And I learned it from Ashia way back when I started in my entrepreneurial journey. And a very simple concept, but it makes a lot of sense. Just think about it this way, right? If we're talking about fitness or, transforming your body to get big biceps like me, right? If you're thinking about this fitness, how many people do you think could be served by a fitness program? Well, if you think about it, everyone. Doesn't matter if you are not healthy right now or if you are healthy already. It's something that we want to maintain so you can serve the whole world. But But you have to then understand that if you talk to women, they may have different reasons as to why they want to do fitness. And if you talk to men, they may have different reasons as well. So if you just talk one specific or one general language, it might not really interact with those two different groups. So you're better off being specific and also specific in your targeting, which will actually allow you to get the higher quality leads, as the title says, or the better leads that you already know that will be interested in what you have to offer. Does this help, Rajesh?
Absolutely, I can't agree more. I want to take one of our previous clients' example, right?
Mhm.
Just taking forward your example, like you
Mhm.
said, I mean, for fitness, I can help anybody and everybody in the world because everybody want to become fit.
Yeah.
Then she kind of looked into, okay, I think women will look it different and men will look at. And then she went one more step down, and then she thought, at what time? I mean, there are a lot of women. As I see it, Eleni is there, Maria is there.
Mm.
I mean, there are people literally from Natalie is there. Wow, okay,
Mm.
Natalie is here. Hello,
Nice.
Natalie, how are you doing?
Woo.
So, all three women are there. I want to ask this question, right? At what time of your life you thought, man, I really need to be fully fit?
Mm.
Be honest and probably comment below when is the time.
Mm.
And we came up with one very powerful strategy based on our research and a lot of study that we did before. Okay, I mean, you should not smile. Okay, even Tjibaria, you are a woman, right? So I'm saying it right because it's our strategy.
Uh-huh.
Exactly when women wants to get married is when they really want to look so fit in those photos, photo session and all that.
Yeah.
And we decided, okay, fine, this is a very, very powerful strategy, but then how do you reach them? And
Mm.
then we came up with the idea in the Facebook who have recently changed their relationship status from single to committed.
Yeah.
How many of you can see, the kind of, what do you call that?
The
Aha
relation-
movement, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It is so powerful. She became so quick in becoming successful. But then the thought process from the time that she thought, yeah, I want to help people, to all the way reaching to the right people is
Yeah.
the key for you to scale up. The more leads that are coming, it doesn't mean that you can scale up. The more right leads, where just like Tjibaria said, oh wow, I've been looking for this information. Let me just click and get some
Yeah.
value out of it.
Exactly.
So that's really very, very powerful step in really becoming one, to be able to scale up. Two is to be sustainable. The
Mm.
more right people that you target, the more value they give it to you. But the second step, I want to ask this question, Tjibaria.
Yeah.
Now, step one, say like all our beautiful entrepreneurs and FLCers and everybody has kind of nailed it, right? They found
Mhm.
the right lead. Now, biggest second problem that we have been really kind of going much detailed into study, and then we are even getting trained,
Yeah.
is the second step. Just once you get the lead, what is the second mistake that you think you will be missing the link? You want to share that, Tjibaria?
Yeah, absolutely. And this step brings the biggest smile on my face because I absolutely love this. And the biggest mistake that a lot of people make is that once they have a lead or once they have connected with someone and it might not, directly produce the result that you want, which is getting someone to buy your product so that you can serve them. At that moment, most entrepreneurs don't do anything anymore. So I might have my funnel ready. Rajesh comes in. He doesn't directly buy. He's in my database now. And I'm like, okay, Rajesh, you didn't buy. Happy living in the database and not do anything with it. In other words, most entrepreneurs don't realize that you have to follow up. I want everybody to comment below and say follow up. Follow up is essential. It's actually so that 85 to 90% of the money that you will make in your business is actually made in the follow up. And so we
Yes.
have to realize the importance of this. This, whilst most people, most entrepreneurs, or actually 48% of entrepreneurs never follow up. And it's just crazy. It's just literally thinking that, okay, I have gone through the effort, the putting in the money to acquire Rajesh, and now I'm just leaving him. I'm like, oh, if you don't buy the first time, then I'm just gonna let you sit there, and I'm not gonna even nourish the relationship or add more value. Because sometimes as well, and this is what people don't realize. Sometimes people think, okay, I don't want to be too much, and I don't want to be, become annoying towards people. But what we don't realize is that actually the reason why Rajesh didn't sign up straight away could be because he may have been in the car. He could have been, and don't do this at home, or don't do this in the car, anywhere, right? You can't do this at home, but don't do this anywhere. You're driving and you're on your phone. But it does happen, obviously. So it could be that you've launched your ad, you've targeted wonderful Rajesh. Rajesh is looking at it. He's like, oh, that's awesome. He takes action to opt in. So he gives his name and his email address, go into your database, and then he sees something, the cell, and he doesn't take action because it's actually green light. So he puts his phone away and he drives again. And then most entrepreneurs, they're like, oh, well, maybe Rajesh wasn't the right lead. He didn't take action. So they just leave him there. Whereas we need to realize that it could be a variety of reasons why people don't take action straight away. That is why we must follow up. Also, on top of that, a lot of the time people don't realize is that they think, oh, I already tried to make an offer to Rajesh. So I don't want to be intrusive. I don't want to be in front of him again and say, hey, Rajesh, remember me? Do you want to buy this thing? They think that Rajesh will remember me. But it's not the case. He won't remember me. We always take things personal most of the time as humans. But we have to understand is that in this case, you don't need to take it personal. If you truly believe your product, service, or program could actually change his life or anybody else's life for that matter, your duty. Go out there, remind him of your existence, add some more value, and say, hey, we're going to do this or what? And then the magic is, and I want you guys to write this down, that after 5 follow-ups, 80% of the people will buy. I want you guys to write this down. After 5 follow-ups, 80% of people will buy. And that is why it's so silly that most people don't even take the first step, because they're like, oh, step number 5 is so far away. I'm not even going to bother following. But after 5 times, the statistics don't lie. Doesn't matter which industry you're in. After 5 times following up, 80% of the people will buy. So if you want to make more money, you want to help more people, key message, follow up. Follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up. That's my final statement of today. Follow up, guys.
I want people to really kind of comment, saying that follow up is key. Yeah. Because most of the successful entrepreneurs knows the value of that follow up.
Yeah.
Believe the statistics. Don't just believe anybody. Sabrina says, wonderful message, position to hit the point. Thank you, Sabrina. Follow up. After 5 follow-ups, up 80% will buy. And So, I mean, at agency, how we help people is, I mean, when you say follow up, it should just not be like, again, it's a kind of a very passive follow up, like, okay, I send a message, okay, I do this. Not like this. It has to have a powerful strategy. That's where we help all our clients in actually giving very, very high converting email sequences. How you actually kind of send maybe the first follow up, second follow up, and then we also give people about how you can actually use the recent trend of messenger marketing. And then from your side, pick up a call and then keep talking to the clients. I mean, maybe send a text if you're in US and if you think text will be more powerful for you. But don't leave any stone unturned. It's very important, right? Just like Tjibaria said, when you have a solution that can help a person out there, it is your duty to take it all the way. And this is very important, right? The moment you understand this fact, you will never go for hardcore selling. You just need to bring it to the right person, step 1, and then making sure that you continuously follow up, because that person has opened it because he or she found some value there.
Yeah.
The moment they found a value, it becomes your duty to follow up all the way till it is closed. Because it's your duty. And the moment you do it, you see already yourself in that successful entrepreneur's zone. You will just jump, literally, you don't even, understand how powerful it is. If a person who is not following up here, and if you sit as 5 follow-ups with every lead, you're somewhere over there. I think you can't even see. This guy is going up, right? So So it's just a matter of one important aspect. Scaling becomes such a seamless, happy journey where you will start thinking, oh my God, this is so, so powerful.
Yeah.
So I want you guys to comment saying that, follow up is important. Yeah, you're saying something, Chibaria.
No, no, I was just like nodding with you because it makes all the difference. And I think as well, one of the things that we have also seen in our business and what is like what we do ourselves or what we share with our clients is that this thing is oftentimes thought of that, oh, it's so simple, like can that really be the answer? But it is. It's that simple, and that's why it's easily overlooked. But it is the key to being able to really crush it and scale the business and truly be in front of people with this wonderful caring attitude of, hey, I want to serve you, I want to help you, I want to take you to that next level. And I actually want to give a big shout out to the amazing Sabrina who's on here right now, because I know she's absolutely phenomenal. She has a life coaching business and she's like literally has big, big, big aspirations. And I just wanted to mention one quick thing to you guys because we've been getting a lot of people reaching out to us about the agency and all that stuff that we do, where our experts actually help you in scaling your business. So if any one of you here would like our agency with the business and lifestyle makeover program to help your business and scale far faster than you would ever be able to do on just one man band, then by all means feel free to click on this link, which is the Freedom Lifestyle Agency, and we'll be more than happy to just jump on a call with you to see if this could fit what you're looking for and allow you to have full clarity on how we could scale the process up with you in a very exciting and very powerful way that we've personally tested and that has worked magic for us. So that's one thing that I quickly wanted to mention. Big, big
And
shout out to Sabrina, your consistency, your mission, and also all the different steps that you're taking to get out of your comfort zone. Because, girl, you got it 100%.
woo, Sabrina, hoo. Big shout out to her.
Mm,
So yeah, like Chivaria said, it's really these are the simple things which people do not put into the system or into the process,
yeah.
wherein they lose majority of the money. After all, you invested so much of money in getting one lead, and then now it becomes even hard work to get the right lead. And once you have it, you're letting them go, right? It's a real big crime, I would rather say, to let
Mm,
go of the lead sitting ideally, over there. Now,
yeah.
I want to ask, how many of you want to know that third and the most powerful step? And I generally call it as scale the deal. I mean, sorry, I'm not talking about seal the deal, okay? But
Mm,
anyway, that is what actually happens. Scale the deal. How do you do it? This is really very important. And at FLC agency, we follow this very, very diligently.
mm.
Write it down if you want. Deliver beyond expectations.
Yeah.
Write it down, maybe 10 times, 100 times, it doesn't matter. That will become your powerful testimonial. That will bring more people. Your efforts in getting leads is going to be much less because you delivered beyond the expectations.
Mm.
And that's a process again, because at agency, we actually kind of help them to understand what is the strategy they should use where they actually deliver beyond the expectation,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
because you need to know what is their expectation. For that you need to do certain research. So we actually help our clients in coming up with the stack on how you can actually reach beyond the expectations of your lead, so that they'll become your brand ambassadors. That's what we call, right?
Yeah,
So I mean, I love the energy from Sabrina and Eleni and this
absolutely.
wonderful human beings, who actually love to make that impact.
Mm.
Imagine, right? If you all have that strong platform to really kind of scale up just like that, because these are secrets, but it needs, some work needs to be put in
Yeah.
a certain manner. If that comes to you and you reach to a position where you're impacting a lot of people
Yes.
and also you're earning a lot of money, and at the same time you don't care about anymore your financial numbers after maybe 6 months, 1 year, or maybe 2 years, you don't look at the numbers anymore, because they're always going to be a lot more than what you need for your normal living. But what do you say, Chivaria, about I would say scale the deal? What do
I
you say about your
I'm
skill
just
set?
making a note for myself here. There we go. Putting it in the chat. Scale the deal. Rajesh. I absolutely love it. But also, like, I love the way how you talk about this, because one of the things that people who follow us will probably know is that we really care about people and wanting them to get the best experience and also the fastest growth possible. And therefore as well, with whatever it is that we do, we help our clients to see how can you build that in. And the way how you just explained it, that's absolutely phenomenal. And I was actually thinking like, oh, I need to make some notes. That's why I make that note. It's so beautifully put, because it allows people to truly go not just from A to B like I usually talk about, but from A to Z. It makes such a big difference. And a lot of the time people have their hearts in the right place and they really really want to help and serve, but they don't necessarily know how to do it in a structural way that it doesn't take up 500 hours of your time, but it can still have the impact as if you would have put 500 hours in. But that's just like, which methods are you using? How are you using certain structure, like what we always talk about, and incorporate that in your business so that it is basically set up from the beginning so that you can scale the deal, so that you can over deliver, so that you can give your audience and your customers the best possible experience, as well as enjoy the feeling that it brings when you put a smile on someone else's face. And I think the way how you just put that is absolutely a mic drop moment, and I love it. So I'm gonna use that one from now on. Scale the deal by Rajesh. Yeah, I love it.
Wow. I love that. I love that energy. I mean, I see even comments from people here, but I want to address one of the question. Oh, by the way,
Hmm.
if any of you have, whether you're seeing live or replay, if you have any questions, just drop in here. We will come back to you, with the answers. So Sabrina's point is, uh, I have no clue about my business idea yet. Believe me, Sabrina, everything starts with the intention,
Yeah.
and the intentions move into some kind of a blueprint, then
Yeah.
it moves into an action, and
Yeah.
then it moves into the results. This is a process. You should be so happy that you already started the process.
Yeah.
There are more than 80% of the people who are not happy with their job and
Mm.
9 to 5 job, and they're frustrated, but they're not yet starting that first step that you have actually said, oh my God, okay, I'm aware that I don't know what to do. Instead of
Yeah.
saying that, I mean, they're just okay with going that, into that 9 to 5 job, keep on complaining, and then figuring out at the end of the month that they have no money, even meeting the bills, and keep
Yeah.
on increasing their loans. So, having no idea, I mean, one of the, probably I can give in the aspect of how we will help our clients.
Mm.
We go through a strategic session,
Mm.
I would say unending, or probably as long as it takes,
Yeah. Yeah.
till that idea, turns into a product, a
Yeah. Mhm.
feasible, practical product which has a demand in the market. So we
Yeah.
help people take that idea somewhere, figuring out somewhere here, it is there. Then we pull that out, all the strings will come out, and it turns into a product.
Mm.
And then that's where you might say a bingo, right? Then you're there. Okay, so this is the product. Maybe my mind is telling, but
Mm.
we know exactly how you can figure out into a product and then present it to the right people. The entire process is beautiful, beautiful. I mean, we love what we do because we are actually helping makers to expand their reach. So if at all, if you're thinking, I have no idea yet, I mean, I should say you should be happy that you started in the first step process. But
Yeah.
if you want to really go a little deep into it, maybe click into the link and just register for that bonus call. Maybe we can have a little bit detailed call to see how we can take you into a different level of understanding.
Yeah, I love that. That's so beautifully put, Rajesh. Rajesh is on fire today. Who? Well, Rajesh is always on fire, but today it's like next level fire. If you guys agree with me, comment below. Who for Rajesh?
I
I
think
really
it's
feel
because of the audience.
no, but
It's
I
because
really
of the
feel like I
audience.
need to grab my notepad and make all these notes that you're putting there. It's so good.
Thank you, Tjibaria. Thank you. I think a lot of credit should goes to people who are asking questions and they're showing that energy. The moment we add some value, they're actually writing it down. How powerful it is to the mind. You know very well, right? The
Yeah, yeah,
moment somebody types it down or write it, I mean, using some physical form, it gets registered much more stronger, and you will be able to use in your day-to-day thing.
Yeah, and
Oh,
I
say
actually want to add one very quick thing that what you're just mentioning now, and also for people to witness this process, right? Because with what Sabrina just mentioned about I don't have a clue yet, and what Rajesh so beautifully answered, like I want you to write down, you learn business by being in business. So when you, like Rajesh mentioned, you have the intention, and then you go out there with the right action step, backed up by experts, for instance, to speed up the process, then you'll see that as you are doing things and you are with the people, it will constantly stimulate you. That brings you the knowledge of how to move about, how to help people. And so you're literally witnessing this process right here on this live. We have a topic that we talk about, but you can see where Josh is being filled by all these beautiful comments. And that produces a most wonderful outcome for such a powerful life that is here now being presented. I'm not saying that I am being powerful. No, what Rajesh is mentioning right here is absolutely gold. And that is why you don't need to think about it and then just sit there passively. Because as you're sitting passively with your notebook, you can only go so far. But once you actually bring it out, you go live, you share it, you be in front of people, you follow up. That's when the whole magic starts to happen, and you start to get ideas that you normally wouldn't have. Why? Because you're with people, you're helping people, and you're allowing people to tell you what is going on in their lives, and you're helping them solve their problems. And if I can just say one more quote before I pass the mic to Rajesh to wrap up this powerful session, is if you help enough people achieve their goals, you will achieve your goals. Let me say that again. Make sure to write it down. If you help enough people achieve their goals, you will achieve your goals. And when I first heard that, I was like, wow, that's so beautiful. And it's so in alignment with what we did as well. And a lot of people find a lot of resonance with that message because most people that we attract, at least, love to help people also, which is a very beautiful thing. So, yeah, Rajesh, I'll pass the mic back on to you, who's sharing his
oh,
thoughts.
wow, this is so nice. It is always wonderful to chat with you, Tjibaria, because you've been handling literally clients from all over the world, and you just bring into that kind of what we call it as knowledge nuggets. That's a word I really love to put it. And here Vintana Velde says, my intention is also to film my first YouTube video on the 4th of December. So nervous while typing this down. I tell you,
Oh, bless
Vintana,
you.
I want to probably, this video, I mean, this particular live should already put some fire into your process. But believe me, if your dream doesn't scare you, it is not big enough.
Yeah,
And you're not made for anything small.
yeah,
You are absolutely, absolute rock star on the day when you're born. So
absolutely.
go back in time and look into yourself within yourself, how powerful you are. You never put anything as a limitation for you to express anything. So this is a time where you can break down all those fears and become that small kid which used to be that naughty and then never cared about anybody's opinion, but just went and did what you really wanted. So it's
Mhm.
time for you to really kind of do it. Yeah, I think if there is any question, do we have time, Chibaria,
Yes,
before we
yes,
can conclude?
absolutely, absolutely.
If you help others achieve others their goals, you will achieve yours too. Absolutely, this is really really powerful, and that is how we operate at our agency. We help everybody who wants to achieve their goals, but key here is faster. At
Yes.
every step that we spoke about, we have experts which are global experts who have really kind of got into all the way level of 2 comma club, which means any business which has generated revenue beyond $1 million. So that will be our promise to. I mean, I'm just kind of finding so much of alignment in your statement. So
Mhm.
Sabrina says, "Oh yeah, it is what Sabrina says. That is a gift of it, Tjibaria, helping people paves the way for reaching your own goals." Okay. Any question, guys? I see that. Thanks, guys. I appreciate. Can't wait to share. Amazing. So I
Awesome.
think probably if there are no questions, I would like to summarize with 3 important steps. You can type here. You can write it down. You can put in front of you in your desk, but make sure to write it down. Number one step, I think anybody can type there actually. Find the right lead. Anybody can find the lead, but you need to figure out how you can get to the finding right lead. That is step one.
Yeah.
And the step two, follow up with the lead all the way till it is a closure. And that's your duty. Don't forget, that's your duty. And third one is, yes, I love that. I mean, the movement itself gives so much of energy.
Everybody at home, try to do this. Yes,
Yeah,
that's easy.
that's my duty. And the third one is very important. Every sustainable organization in the history has done it, and you can do it. And that's deliver beyond the expectation of your leads. And that's it. I mean, you will kind of, I mean, you never even think about scaling up. You will always figuring out how I can build the infrastructure to scale up. That's a very good problem to have. So I would say thank you everyone for tuning in today for this amazing call with Tjibaria, the lady in focus. Whenever you actually want a solution, this is where you come in. But if you want, again, just to say, if you want help of all the experts to work on your business, customize everything, create the platform for you to really kind of fly, just make sure to click on the link and book your call. After all, it doesn't cost you anything, because it is all about for us to understand who is that person who can impact people. We
Yeah.
can really maybe look forward to work together with you. Otherwise, it's amazing to be on this call. We actually come every alternative week, right here, and adding value and fire into your business. And if you need any questions, if you have any questions and all, as we said, type it down. And thank you, Tjibaria. Thank you, every single person who tuned in live and who's going to watch in the replay as well. Thank you. And Tjibaria,
Thank you so much, Rajesh. And I couldn't have said it better than him. Make sure also to follow Rajesh. He's absolutely incredible on all his social platforms. He's on YouTube, he's on Instagram, he's on Facebook, he's everywhere because he's so amazing. Rajesh, could you please share your handle, please?
yes. Oh, how do I share? Probably
Uh,
after the live is completed, probably I'll share
oh yeah, we can do that also.
as a
And
comment.
also, I believe it's Rajesh official, right?
All leads are the same. I mean, this is another powerful thing. I don't know, maybe we cannot stop really kind of going adding value to them. It's very important you have a single handle for all your social media. Mine, in all the social media platforms, it's Rajesh official, just the way that it is there. um, Make sure to follow, keep messaging anywhere you're stuck, and then
Yeah.
me or Tjibaria or our agency team will be absolutely ready to help you and make sure you scale up your business to all new level.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much.
If you want our global experts to create your dream online business or grow your existing business, go to freedomlifestyleagency.com.